What's up, everybody? It's Crypto Winter Bowl with a video about Zen. So I'm going to show you how to use the Testnet to claim your free test Zen, as well as just kind of talk about where the value um, from this project is going to come from. Um, so Zen is really interesting because it truly adopts the first principles of crypto, which are permissionless transaction, completely transparent, 100% on chain, immutable code, and it's trustless. So, like when you're staking it, you don't have to trust that a third party is going to pay you out your rewards. There's no counterparty risk and it's completely trustless. Much like Hex, and there's various other cryptos that do that. So so this is basically what crypto is supposed to be. All on chain, no counterparty risk, no centralized exchanges involved. This will be completely traded on decentralized exchanges only. Um, so yeah, it's it is true crypto. Um, so anybody can participate in this project. All you have to do is have a MetaMask wallet and some Ethereum to essentially run the the claim function or mint function. Um, and so that's like your only cost, right? Um, and obviously another cost is you have to set amount of time that you want to wait to receive your minted Zen. Um, so I'll get into a little bit on how the amount of Zen that you mint is calculated. Um, it's fairly simple. Like all this code is very simple. Um, so there's only like 400 lines of code. Um, so that's why I like it. It's immutable, simple, um, and easy to understand. So you can stake this as well. Once you do mint your Zen after you wait your time, you can then stake it and earn APY rewards. Um, the APY for the first 90 days is going to be 20%. And then every 90 days thereafter, it decreases by 1%. Um, so now the question is, do you just mint for 90 days and then get the 20% APY? Or do you mint for 100 days, um, claim it, and then stake it? So you can stake up to 1,000 days. Um, so I'm not too sure on what the APY percentage will be after that. But I do know that after 5,000 users have interacted with the contract, then um, the amount of days that you can serve to mint go up. So I will kind of bring this up here. So basically, anybody can participate. There's no VCs involved. Nobody can really pump and dump it. So this is really why I like this project. So I'll just kind of, I made a video, I read this whole white paper, but I'll just kind of pick out some initial uh, important parts of it. Um, so basically, why does it have value? Because essentially the market gives it value, right? If there's liquidity in something and somebody's buying and selling it, uh, there's gonna be value, right? Um, so so Zen is inflationary at first, And then as there's more adoption in it, it becomes disinflationary because the inflation slows down instead of speeding up. So the amount of days that you're going to have to wait to mint Zen is going to be a lot more, and you'll get a lot less Zen after that those amount of days. So if you get in early on this, you're going to be able to mint way more than somebody that gets in, let's say you're number 1000, you're going to be able to mint more Zen in less days by a log based calculation than if you are number 500,000 and you mint 100 days worth of coins. So you're going to get like an exponentially amount more than the guy that is in on the 500,000th person, if that makes sense. That's pretty easy. So if you get in early, you're going to get more. If you get in later, you get less for the same amount of days. Um, so yeah, it says so the the term mint term is capped at 100 days until 5,000 participates interact with it. So here's a chart. So here's 5,001. So at 5,001 days, it bumps up to 287.5 days that you can do a mint term. And then at, let's say that's 20,000 or 50,000, it's kind of hard to tell here. Then it goes to 325 days. And once we hit like half 405,000, um, now you can mint like 380 days or so. And then once you get over a million, you'll be able to mint like 400 days. So that's how long you can wait at those C ranks. So this is how it's kind of gonna regulate um, how the minting is claimed. So basically, if you're on time to claim your mint, you get no penalty. You get the full mint. But for every day that you are late claiming your mint, um, you get penalized 1%, 4%, 8%, 17, 36. Day 6 is 72%. Day 7, all your Zen's gone. You can't mint anything. It's just evaporates. Um, so that's really interesting because if you forget about it, which a lot of people will, right? Or they might not have enough gas to claim it. Um, they're just gonna lose it all, and then that Zen will never be minted again. Um, so you kind of lose your spot if you don't actually claim it within the 7 days, and 7 days is not a long period of time. So staking Zen. Um, so you're limited to 1,001 to 1,000 days. Um, so you can terminate without penalty at any time to the principal. Um, but if you terminate, you lose all the APY. So, and every 90 days, so the APY will start at 20% and will decrease by 1% every 90 days until it reaches 2%, where it indefinitely stays. So that's good. So again, the sooner that you're able to start staking this, the more yield you're going to get off of it. And since the max term right at the beginning is 100 days, um, you're going to be able to get like at least 18% for 100 days thereafter. Um, so that's really good. And then as that happens, you can basically just make more wallets, and as the participation grows, you can then start minting for longer terms. And then you can pretty much just get Zen every, year or half a year, or however many times you want to mint it, right? So this is why I like this project, because you're literally just printing and making your own money. Um, Now it does depend on how many people are into this, um, but if it's free to get into, I don't see why you wouldn't want to start using this system. It's much similar to Hex, but you can't stake it as long, and the emergency end stake penalties are in Hex are a lot more um, harsh, if I want to say it like that. In this one, it's either you say what you're gonna do and you get a reward, or and you don't lose any principal if you don't. Um, but in Hex, it's like if you only serve less than 50%, you lose like 50% of your principal. And if you serve more than 50% of your stake, you keep your principal and lose all your interest, or something like that. So that's why I like this project, because it's very simple and the founder is excellent. Um, there's no OA in this, so there's not one address that just magically has a bunch of Zen in it. There's no VCs, no admin keys, no maximum cap on the supply. So the supply will keep going up, um, but it will drastically slow after about 1 million people uh, are participating. So basically, you don't even really hold the coin either, because as soon as you mint your Zen, you're either going to set up a liquidity pool for yourself, so you could like put up, let's say 1 million Zen, and let's say it's worth $1,000, so you could put up 1 million Zen and 1,000 USDC, and then you could start providing liquidity for that, and you're getting yield on it, and you're making a market for it. Um, so it's kind of locked. So you're not really holding liquid coins. Um, and then obviously staking. So when the Zen is staked, it burns it, and then it gives you like a little or certificate. Um, so when your stake is up, then it it unlocks your Zen that you staked plus your rewards. So it's gonna be a very illiquid coin or project, I would say. Um, there's not just gonna be trillions and trillions of them. Uh, so getting in early on this is gonna be key. Um, you never know what's gonna happen, and it could really catch on in the next bull market. So you know, you have nothing to lose, literally. you, Except maybe like you just pay a couple dollars in gas, and that's it. So I like it. Um, Jack Levin's great. Check him out on YouTube and Facebook, or not Facebook, Twitter, sorry. But now let's get to the testnet stuff. So, first things first is come into your MetaMask, and we have to get onto the Gorilla test network. So to do that, you come down, you go add network, and then you're going to come into advanced settings, scroll down, make sure show test networks is on. So I'll turn it off here just so you can see. So you see you can't see it. And now you turn it on. Check networks. You'll see like a lock button, but once you have that show test networks, you just come and you'll see it here. And you should be in the Gorilla ETH testnet. And then next thing you need to do is get a faucet. So come over here. I'll leave all these links into the description. So now you need some test ETH. So you come over here, copy your address. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, CAPTCHA teacup. Oh no, if I get this wrong. Okay, perfect. Hmm. Now you just wait a bit. I'm not too sure how long this is gonna take. Okay, so I have to wait till I get 0.05. Might take a few minutes. Let's see how. So then once you have your ETH, you come over here to, I'll put this in the description as well. Mint free Zen. You can, let's just say 10 days. Now I just want to see what the transaction is like. Okay, so I'll have enough here. Okay, so basically once it might take like 15 minutes or so, but once you have 0.05 go ETH, then you come over here, you specify um well how many days you want to wait, and then you can mint it, do the transaction, and then once the days are up, you come back and you claim your Zen. Very simple. So I hope that helped everybody. I will do a video when the project launches. But for now, there's not much to really show. It's a very simple project. So I'll keep people updated when the project actually launches, and we'll look at liquidity pools and stuff like that when it is underway. But that should be it for now. So I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.